My name is Samantha Thompson. This is the Bethlehem Academy. Most of its history, it spent time as an all-girls school, starting in as far back as the 1830s. And it eventually closed as the all-girls school in the 60s. And then it was like a co-ed elementary school for some time. And then it sold to private owners. It was originally built by Governor John Helm in 1818. When he decided he wanted to move closer to E-Town, he sold it to the Sisters of Loretto and the Archdiocese of Bardstown, I believe, and just kind of went from there. Over the years, I have opened the doors for tours, and just about every round of tours I do, I get to learn lots of interesting things from people in the community. It pretty much was as it stands today. The only thing that's really different now is that there used to be a wing, a dormitory wing on the other side, going that direction. It burnt down in the 60s, 70s when it was being used for hay storage. Some kids were messed around in there and dropped a cigarette and went up. He didn't tell me that he was coming to the auction, and so I had no idea that this was getting ready to happen. But he called and kind of informed me. So when we first came through the building, it was in major disrepair. A lot of water damage was sustained. It was left abandoned for about 9 years or so. It was owned by people, but was not maintained. So we had a lot of water damage, rain damage, storm damage, things like that, that we had to mitigate pretty quickly. But as the years have gone on, we've been able to kind of take care of things as needed. But I remember when I first walked through the building thinking I was completely overwhelmed. But as we cleaned things up, I started to have experiences. There's some family history here for his side of the family. His father had a couple of sisters who graduated here, from here, and he just remembered hearing stories from his father and his aunts and uncles about the establishment. Most importantly, I want to preserve the history. I want to educate the public about some of the things that went on here, and kind of help her regain the honor that she deserves.